about to check. Are we live? Are we live?
One way to find out.
Hope so.
Okay, we are live. Hi everyone.
Yep, we are live.
Hey.
We're not late. You're late. Shut up.
Yeah, totally.
What? Me late ever? No.
Guys, we were having some audio issues. So,
Probably still having some audio issues, as you could probably tell.
yeah.
We're trying to fix it. Don't worry. I know there's like some pretty bad echo with me and Cassidy right now, and I apologize for that. But we will try to address it in the near future. I hope, maybe. We're just going to have to figure out how to set up a rig in another room or something. Yay.
You could also try push to talk.
It's still.
It's an option. I've thrown the option out there.
Maybe.
Welcome.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
We'll go around and introduce ourselves in the usual order, starting with Cassidy.
Hi. I am the Cass, also known as Dreaming a Soul Day on TikTok, and I will be playing the Wood Elf Ranger, Willow.
Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack, and I play a furbolg.
Maddie.
Hi, I'm Maddie, also known as Maddie to the Max. I am Maddie to the Max on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and I am playing Annalise, the Merfolk Swashbuckler Rogue.
Liz.
Hi, I'm Nixus Rose. You can find me on Instagram and on TikTok, mostly TikTok, as Nixus Rose, and I'm going to be playing a ASMR cleric named Esmeralda.
And finally, Glen.
I will be the half-elf fighter known as Naaman, the chaotically weirdo, as it were.
That's an actual alignment on the chart. Chaotic weird.
Yes,
it's a new chart.
It's a whole new line. It's like there's neutral, there's good, there's evil, and then there's the secret chart of the weirdo.
Yeah.
Chaotic
It's
weirdo.
As opposed to chaotic stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's also chaotic stupid.
There's a difference.
Lawful stupid gets a lot weirder.
Oof.
Chaotic stupid is not in alignment.
I beg to differ.
He
I
has a
bet-
shirt that says it.
I do. I really do.
I have stolen it numerous times. It's fine. I love it.
Okay.
Love you.
It's not. It's not that. It's the echo. It's
Oh.
Anyway.
It's mainly on your end. Like when you talk, it's mainly coming through on my end. Anyway, go back to what it was.
Anyway. Welcome to TPK. Last week, we had fought a Rakshasa in the. I'm gonna catch my own breath. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Last week, the newly christened Hollow Striders fought a Rakshasa in the bowels of Fort Hammond, earning a little bit of money for your trouble in helping out with keeping this Rakshasa in its cage. You then christened yourselves the Hollow Striders and were set out into the rest of the world to figure out what the fuck you're going to do for yourselves. So, that said, what the fuck are you guys going to do for yourselves?
Are we still in the Hangman's Hollow?
Yes, you're outside of the prison, just kind of dropped on the doorstep.
Okay. That just happened. What time is it? Like,
Yeah, what time of day?
The sun's going down. Like you got there at about midday. Between waiting for people to show up, between being escorted through the thing and that fight, it's probably approaching sundown.
we should find an inn.
Should probably find. Here you go.
We should probably find an inn then. like somewhere with a roof. There a roof nearby.
Are there roofs nearby?
Yes, we should look for some respite. I know there is still that tavern that we went to earlier. I don't know if they have enough rooms for all of us.
To the tavern.
It's
I am pretty
too late to go
tired.
back to my
All right.
camp, so I think that's a good.
Are you
That's
guys
a good plan.
going back to the
Maybe.
spinning wheel?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The spinning wheel. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's the
Mhm.
that's
Okay.
the only real inn in the village.
Uh-huh.
All right, so you guys
Sure.
make your way back to the spinning wheel. I need my notes.
God damn it, Ryan. Supposed to be
Uh,
prepared.
yeah, well, it's
Nobody
right
was
here,
prepared
I
this
just,
session.
Yeah.
I just
It's
forgot
like-
a name. What the? Where is it? I know it's in here.
You good?
No. Sarah knows it.
Quality.
All right, so you get there. Sarah is waiting for you behind the desk, or not behind the counter, but on top of it again. And there are slight footprints amongst all the shine, and you get the sense
I
that
see
she
you're
kinda
still
just gave
working
up.
hard.
She just kind of looks up at you. Oh, for fuck's sake!
You got more meat?
We have
Got any room?
more gold, to be fair.
Clarence, put the rest of that pig on the stove.
Do you also have any rooms available?
We got some rooms available. How many do you need?
See, there's 1, 2,
There's 5 of us.
5.
But we could share rooms and save the price. Just saying, guys.
Oh my god, there's only
5
one
rooms.
bed.
I'm assuming each of the ladies want their own room.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
shared a cabin with like 5 other guys, so yes,
I was
my own
sleeping
room.
on a ground yesterday, so
Oh, you
I don't
Name and
care.
snore.
Hey, it ain't
Five
that
rooms
bad.
for you.
You shook the roof
You-
once.
Is that
5
Yes.
rooms.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and
Mhm.
will you be including meals with that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Also,
indeed.
is there like a postal service here in town anywhere that you know of? Maybe.
Yeah, Clarence could help you out with that. Clarence!
Oh, good.
Uh, she yells off into the back counter, and goes, another gnomish gentleman, this one a little more portly around the middle, comes out. He's got a bit of gray coming off of his hair, just scruffy little poof beard. He comes out. What are you screaming about now, woman? We got some mail for you. Gotta send it out. Where are you sending it, dearie?
Oh, a Twin Spire island.
That's a ways away.
It is.
I suppose it's possible to get it there. Clarence, how much would you say that'd be? He goes, well, I don't know. I haven't really sent anything that far.
If you're not able to do that, I'm sure another town can.
Well, no, it'd be a matter of sending it up to Laston, and then Laston would send it off to Port Lear, and then it'd probably go from Port Lear to Twin Spire Island directly.
Right, so it would take a while.
Yes, it would take quite a while, probably at least a month or two.
It's okay. I just want to send it and get it out there.
Okay. I'd say for all of that, it'd probably be roughly about 5 gold, just for that.
Done.
Okay, and for the rest of you, that it would probably be 2 gold apiece to stay the night with meals.
I would also like to send some posts if you don't mind.
Oh, all right. Also to Inspire Island then.
No, this is going to the capital.
Oh, that'll be a lot cheaper.
Yes, and how much would that be?
Oh, to the capital, I'd say that it'd probably run you about 9 silver.
Right then. I'll just hand over a gold. So 3 gold for me, technically.
Yeah.
This is 9 silver. 9 silver. 10 silver is 1 gold,
Silver is
but
1
I don't.
gold.
Yeah. So I'll just give a little tip.
It's a base
I
type
guess.
system.
Okay. And on the back of my letter, I'm gonna write Annalise was here, and then I'm gonna use the stamp that I got with wax. It's gonna be with the wax this time, and actually put that in there, like to seal the letter.
Naaman is ready to just grab his
So
hand and go to the
good,
table
so
while everyone's doing this. So,
What was that?
Everyone's just gonna eat.
So
Love
yeah,
it.
yeah, no,
Okay.
Clarence at that point, once you guys all get your stuff sorted, he rolls out an actual whole hock of ham. And yeah, and just Naaman just digs into it like nobody's business.
I also seal my letter with my family's insignia with
The signet ring.
the wax insignia. Yeah.
Can I look over her shoulder and see what the shape of it is?
I'm not hiding it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a circle with it's a diamond shape, but it's a perfect square diamond. And there's a line going through the middle of the diamond, and there's a circle at the center of that, and 2 lines coming from the line in a intersecting pattern coming outwards towards the that. And it makes it
Oh,
look a
okay,
little
yeah,
bit
nice.
like a road traveling into a sunset is the imagery.
Yes,
you're
I see
starting
it
to get.
for sure.
If you want to know if you've seen that symbol anywhere before, you can make a religion check.
Sure. That is a 3 with religion. I
So,
seriously don't
no.
have anything on religion. So 6.
So 3 plus 3.
You seem to really like the number 3 with your rolls, I have to say.
So no, you don't know it.
She threw out like 3s like consecutively.
I mean, you rolled better than 5, so.
Wow.
So
I love it.
you do know that it is a holy symbol. It's the holy symbol of Bas, the god of twilight, of transition from life to death.
Okay.
BAS, and the A has one of those little asterisk marks that points towards the B and a like slantward line. Yeah, that one.
The accents. It an accent.
I know what I said.
The accent lines are really strong.
I made my
You mean an accent?
I made my choice.
Yes,
Oh
and
my god, this man.
I have spoken.
Naaman is done with his food already.
Let me just put a tally down
wow.
for Cassidy real quick. Anyway.
Wait, what?
and Ryan, I will tell you what the letter after session.
It's fine.
Yeah,
You can,
same here.
Email it to me or something.
Yeah.
All right. So, what else do you guys want to do? You just bedding down for the night? Any discussions? Any?
We should talk to each other.
Oh.
Hi.
Are you gonna maybe plan out what you're gonna do the next day?
Yeah. So, what's the plan here, fellas? Are you still paying us? Are we going together? Or we just decided to hitch our wagons to one another and figure out what's happening? Because we have no clues where this Dagon guy is.
Darius.
Yeah, we don't know where he is. We have no clues. We could always head to
I
your
know.
mom and see how she's doing.
Well, that was the plan.
Your mother? Where is she?
Yeah, she's on the west side of Avalon. Or Airlon.
That's a different.
West
story.
side.
Yes. Remembering the names of continents and countries. Yes.
West Marsh is she would be in West Marsh.
She is in the West Marsh of Erlang. I kind of got to check up on her. I haven't seen her in a few years.
Oh.
That is.
That's kind of where we were headed when we bumped into you.
Wait.
And then
So
I went broke, and then we had to freaking work. Now we actually have some fun.
now that we got some gold,
So, time to go check up on her. After that, well, I guess I gotta go working again.
Well, did you
No,
have something to say?
Having a job. How terrible.
When you work for freaking years to save 10,000 gold pieces to just settle down, or at least start with a foundation of building up a market. Yeah, anyway. Once you
Looks like
lose
it's
all
gonna be your
that and
fault.
you're down to the bottom again, it kind of freaking hits you in the gut.
10,000 gold.
he was very heavy. Either had to save his life or save the gold, and the gold was weighing him down, so had to cut the losses.
Really had to
Well, the
think
gold
about
was
the
in a
choice.
trunk.
Yeah, that's true.
The gold was in a trunk in the cargo bay, and it went down with the ship.
Okay. Well, he was
Oh.
still very heavy, but it went down
Yeah.
with all everything else.
That is rather unfortunate. But if you're headed towards West Marsh, I could serve as some semblance of a guide. And we would at least have to make our way. Well, the easiest transition would to be going through the capital, and
Well,
I
that
know
also
the
makes
capital
sense
fairly
if,
well.
you said you had your family there, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, I do. I do have my family. They're in the capital at the moment, and if anything, Avalon is a very populated area. If Darius made his way through there, it would be very hard for any eyes to not spot him, at least at one point. So, at the very least, we could either confirm or deny his presence there, and make your way towards your mother. It's
Yeah,
the
she would
least I
love
can do
to
to
meet
repay
all
you.
of y'all. She's a lovely lady. I think you'll all love her.
Yeah, I want to meet her. She sounds amazing. You keep talking about her, so she must be something
Oh,
grand.
yeah.
I'll
But
go
more
as far
importantly-
as the capital then. At least.
Okay. But more importantly, are you trying to avoid your family?
That is a good question.
You avoid them, are you?
Yes, you Annalise.
Me or Naaman?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Okay.
Wrong person.
I totally
Um,
didn't forget your name at all.
Oh,
Welcome to my
I
The names of
I
everything.
didn't
doesn't matter.
exactly. It's been so long. Plus I'm just a bit. Yes.
You broke up there. Did you say yes?
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
Oh, all right. Well, it's been so long, and it's been almost a year and a half. No, I love them both. I love them all very dearly, and it would be nice to see Liam if he has the time.
I hear a butt coming along.
To put it simply, last time they all saw me, I was ill,
Ill?
and
Last time I saw my mother, she was ill, and I'm gonna go see her again. What do you mean?
Wouldn't they be happy you've gotten better?
Exactly.
Like physically or emotionally ill?
Or mentally.
I was ill of mind.
Ah.
Ah, called it.
Yes, your intelligence continues to astound me, Naaman.
Every day. Just
Willow,
every day.
You recognize the name Liam.
What from?
Liam is the name of the prince, the crown prince of Erelon.
Oh! Okay. Ooh, more dice. I forgot about these.
No, I mean it would be lovely to see them all. My little sister, my brother, and Liam all together again. They didn't leave with the best impressions of me. So,
Oh,
but I must
damn.
face that reality eventually.
Family with not good impressions of you.
Well, it's best to nip it in the bud, eh?
Yes, and again, I can take you through Ireland fairly well. I've been traveling there multiple times ever since I was a child, so I'll show you all
That
the
would
best
be good
spots.
for me.
All right, so we've decided to go to the capital. Yeah.
That means
Yes,
we
something
must get our
humble.
rest then, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do that. Name and stop eating everything in this building.
I only ran out, woman! That's been gone for a hot minute!
Other
I
people
only
have
asked
to
for
eat.
seconds and they're
Other
ignoring me!
Oh my god.
As you just hear Sarah yell from behind the counter, "Please don't eat my chairs."
He might.
That's garbage! God, you would... Like, I'm going to bed. Y'all are just making me freaking look like some type of freaking wild animal.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible. You would never look like that.
As he goes,
Colleen
he
is-
goes. Oh, we lost visual on the on the
On the
again.
DM.
Everybody take a drink.
I don't have a drink here. Shit, I don't have a drink here. Fuck.
You gotta get yourself a mug.
I have a mug. I have a mug.
Why is there no drink
She has
in
an
it?
empty mug. That's
Because I'm a dumbass. It's fine.
Drink the air.
blah blah blah.
There you go. It's all
What
role
was
play
Nathan?
anyway.
What's Nathan
Yes,
gonna
we
do as
tend
he
to-
goes up the stairs?
Oh, as he's going up the stairs, like the last moment you see him, he's gonna go.
That seems to be his exit strategy for most scenarios.
This is like,
All right.
oh wow, Ryan got smaller. It's probably OBS. You gotta zoom it out on the software, bro, on the actual window.
I'm not in the window. This is going straight through EOS.
I'm so glad this is
Wait,
being
it's
live
going
streamed,
through
you guys.
OBS or EOS?
EOS.
Oh, totally different program. I have no idea how that works.
Oh my god. That was great.
This idiot is going on.
Look
Why?
how tiny he
They're
is.
as small
He's like
as
a
the
little,
NPC.
Jiminy Cricket on our shoulder, huh?
Now just small close up.
Oh my god.
Why is that? Why is that a? What the fizzity yuck?
No.
There we go. There we go.
Better.
Yay!
Just being weird, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as-
There you go.
That happened. All right. So what's going on? I lost track.
Nevin went to his stormed off to his room because everybody was making fun of him for being, hungry. And then right as last time they see him, he goes,
And
after
Annalise
that-
blows him a kiss as he does it.
Aw.
Colleen is gonna turn to Esmeralda.
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 Thank you. And she's gonna say thank you for agreeing to take us to the capital. I don't really know my way there, but I would like to find my friend.
Well, admittedly, I would like to find him too. It's going to prove a lot more difficult than I initially thought. And honestly, this all just disturbs me. Gone for months, which is not unusual for him, but the events that happened at home, now here, not so much later, but that Alpha's Sasha creature almost being let free, it all just seems.
What happened at your home?
I can't say. Not right
fix
now.
my ear.
But
I think they have a pill for that.
You're one to talk.
Don't you dare! You stole that joke from me earlier!
We are
Oh,
adults
wait.
here.
No, there's devices for that. There's devices.
There are devices.
There's a potion for that.
There's a pot for that.
Just use duct tape.
Just use duct tape. Duct tape
hey,
fixes
Brett,
everything.
Everything.
No!
Just duct tape.
No,
your
I don't need
ears.
that image, please!
Duct tape.
Hey, Ryan.
Ears.
Okay,
Uh,
so
No! Okay.
Would I
No,
know what happened at her home?
know if she would have heard rumors or
History.
well, that's depending on a few things.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I can actually find a good D20.
Just go with your gut.
A good one? I think I
No
have
such
the good
thing.
one thus
Hold
far.
on, everybody.
I've got-
everybody.
Hey.
Take a break. Laura needs to sort her dice.
Shut up!
We'll be back in 20 minutes.
You know what?
One for each side of each dice.
Go with your gut. There it is.
Take that roll. No.
No!
Cruel.
18 plus whatever the fuck. Hold on.
Too loud.
Plus history. Sorry. Is 20.
Okay.
I like this die. I like this one.
Okay. When you're not talking, hun, I'd say mute the mic. That's what I'm gonna do when I'm not talking. That way it just...
Again, push to talk is a thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, Discord has it built in.
Yeah, I know. I just don't want to set it up right now.
Lazy. It's like 2 seconds.
I know, but I'm lazy. Anyway, so you got a 20, you said? For history check? So, yeah. Okay. So, you did hear about an incident where the Baron and his family were attacked on their way to Erelon. It wasn't really a matter for your... For you or Darius to handle, because you are a separate fief. By any way you travel, you have to go through an entire other fief to get to Greycap to begin with. But you did hear about a what seemed to be a bandit attack while on the road to or from Erelon fiefdom. On the way back from the capital, their carriage was attacked. The Baron managed to fight off the attackers, but there were casualties in the crossfire.
So, yes, it's all very disturbing, and I would like to still find Darius. You could provide some insight, and it just leaves me with more questions than answers, but I find them here, so we may as well continue to move some direction.
always kind of been my way of surviving, just pick a direction and go forward. Can't really fix what's behind you.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Very true. No point
Hey,
in moving
darling, I think
backwards.
I'm the only one who heard you. And that's only because I'm
Yeah,
right
I didn't
here.
hear anything.
I just whispered into the mic, drama.
Tragic backstory.
Oh, I know. Well, I will be settling.
Don't you love all the drama?
I will be settling in for the night. First that I sent would be to my brother, and so hopefully, if he actually manages to get there before we do, he'll have some explanation of our arrival. It's a bit of an advantage. night all. It's open.
Sleep tight. Don't let the ship bug bite.
If Naaman was there.
If.
She's
If
not.
He's not. He's not.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go turn in to sleep now. Okay, bye.
Now it's and then there was.
Imagine her like skipping up.
And then there were 3.
And I thought there were 2.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah, there's only
2.
2.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Only 2 who have known each other for a decent amount of time.
I'm
There,
just
there
gonna
was
look
me.
at
There was
color.
Annalise. Who else was
Willow.
dead? Willow.
Uh,
Hi.
no,
Willow and
Esmeralda.
Colleen. Colleen went to bed too, didn't she? Or not Colleen.
Because Esmeralda,
Yeah, Esmeralda.
Annalise, and Naaman all went to their rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going crazy. I'm keeping track.
So,
Well, I mean, define going crazy.
Crazy for you?
I'm
married to the DM.
I'm putting a mark on your character.
Oh my god.
You'll see.
Okay.
No!
all right. Well, Colleen's just gonna turn to Willow and say, like, I'll travel with the group as long as you're in it. But for now, I should get some rest. And then she's gonna go up.
I can't.
Are you? I think you're muted, Ryan.
I am muted.
I did not hear anything after Jack, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to hold it down.
Okay. I said, that sounds like a plan.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna go to bed.
And then there
We're all in bed.
No, and then there was none.
Roll for
So
initiative.
I'm going to bed.
Roll for
All right.
initiative.
All right, everybody's in bed. Roll
Oh,
for initiative.
gosh.
Your beds are mimics.
What? No, fucker.
Good thing it wasn't. Ooh. Rolled the wrong die. Because that's what I was gonna do.
The whole inn is a mimic.
Jeez.
We've been inside of it.
The keeper has been just
God.
dancing on a part of a tongue for like ever. No.
She's just constantly going
She's
back
just
and forth
literally-
on the tongue.
dancing on the taste buds of a giant man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, so you guys all go to sleep. You find yourselves coming to on a new day, and now, as we discussed at the end of the last game, you are all level 2.
Indeed.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that you have a long
I'm
rest,
so happy.
now that you've had a long rest, you can change. And some of you, those who have it applicable to them, can start changing what spells they have prepared. So now would be the time to prepare new spells for the day, for those of you who can cast spells. Otherwise, if
Okey-dokey.
you're just fine with what you've got, then we will move forward.
I am stronger.
I do want to say,
I'm a stealthy bitch.
yes, you are.
Mhm.
So, now that you've all hit level 2, there's a new mechanic that I'm going to be introducing to everybody.
Oh, is this what I think it is?
Probably a few of you know what this is. Jack, you might have heard this when we were doing D&D back in California.
Yep, I know what it is.
I don't, but you never played with us, so I don't know if you'll, if you might have heard it in passing though. It's a system called Fate Points, or at least that's what I call it.
I love these things.
Okay.
So.
Oh, is that what the tallies are?
No.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That's how much experience.
All right.
you're taking away.
What are fate points?
Ah!
Fate points are points that you can either spend or you can burn. If you spend a fate point, it works a lot like the luck feat. As such, I'm not going to be letting the luck feat be a feat that you can take because there's just no fucking point. So what it is you can spend a fate point, essentially pocket advantage. But you can also burn a fate point to automatically succeed on a d20 roll. Now, there are going to be limits, and sometimes I won't let you spend or burn a fate point in a particular situation, which would have been the advantage to taking luck over fate points, or to taking luck as well as fate points, because luck works anytime. Fate points don't always work. Now, if you're going to burn a fate point, you always have to burn an unspent fate point before you burn a spent fate point. So if you have 2 fate points, which everybody is starting with 2, and you have spent 1 to re-roll something, and then you want to burn 1, you have to burn the unspent fate point. But if you you can earn fate points back by just essentially doing cool shit in game. It's the way it's a little bit more like a reward to the players. So somewhere on all of your individual character sheets, go ahead and write 2 fate points. You all start with 2.
Okay.
So from here on out, you can spend fate points to re-roll things, and if you're confused about when and how to use them, just ask me when it comes up, and I'll, of course, explain how that all works.
Okie dokie.
That said,
Sounds good.
welcome to level 2. Level 2. Anyway.
Level 2. Level 2.
Level 2.
So, you guys wake up, you walk downstairs, you grab your breakfast, in which case Nemen eats the entire kitchen, and you guys have the whole day ahead of you. What are you going to do first? Where are you going to go next? What are you doing?
Guess we're heading in the direction of the capital. Yeah. I don't know which direction that is, so don't ask me.
I would generally know like the easiest way to get there from Austin.
You would know that it's west, but I'm not sure you would have traveled Laston enough to know exactly what roads to take to get there. Keep in mind, for the last 100 years, Laston has been a sort of den of general lawlessness. So
again, Naman would understand it because he's actually had to travel that way to get to the shore to cross the ocean.
Yeah, well, that was also several years ago, and you only did it the once.
True.
So
Can I ask some of the guard?
Or we could buy a map.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna bring up.
Is there a tourist shop in this town that might have a map?
make an investigation.
Are you looking for gifts again?
What?
Don't forget the
Gifts? More like
cinnamon roll.
souvenirs. Let's see. So that's a 14 plus investigation. So that is a 19.
Yeah, that's
Every time we go somewhere, she's got to get a souvenir.
But they're
You and your
important. I've
knickknacks.
never been to these places before. Plus, this is an actual map. It could be useful, probably, if they have one.
Well, that's what maps are for.
Yeah.
all right. So
I'll see
For
you
a
the map.
tourist place.
all right. So how do you look for this shop? Do you ask around?
Yeah, I would
Ask
ask.
the,
I would ask the innkeeper and whoever I might spot on the street.
Okay. So you walk up to Sarah and she goes, "Oh, what are you looking for exactly? Souvenirs?"
Oh, just like a shop that maybe sells knickknacks, possible memorabilia from here, possibly also a map of the fiefdom to get a better idea of where we are to get where we're going.
You're going to want me, brother. He runs the clock tower up up at the head of the village, right when you walk back in, there's a little shop he runs at the bottom of the clock tower, and that's our local general store, as it were.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I just take off and start running in that direction.
All right, here we go. And then he chases after her.
Yeah. As the rest of you see Annalise bolt off, and Nemen shortly behind her, just sort of dragging his feet, rolling his eyes. You all manage to make your way to the clock tower. And the door is open. There's a sort of around the clock tower. Most of them are stalls built out of the clock tower, and there are people selling things like fruit or other types of produce and things like that they maybe got out of the forest or grew in their own home farms or something. And then you see the actual main entrance to the clock tower itself, which is this big French door thing, very intricate. It's metal, and there's ticking parts. There are gears turning in the doors. It's open already, but there are gears and there are pipes, and you can hear rushing water in some of them, and you can hear the ticks and the turning of cogs, and the whole thing is very clockwork, very steampunk.
The place is noisy as
This is
shit.
just the door.
Well, actually, it's
This
really
is just
quiet.
the door. Imagine what everything else looks like.
You said when we were hearing like water rushing and gears moving.
You can
It
hear
would-
it, but only right up against the door. Only right when you're right there up against, like, while you're walking in, you see the ticking, you hear the ticking on the door, which is slightly louder, and if you listen closely, you can hear the water rushing through the pipes. And then there's, like, puffs of
Who were we
steam.
looking for? Sarah's brother. Didn't get his name. Shit.
Leroy Hammond.
Oh,
Leroy
Leroy.
Jenkins? What?
Leroy. It's known as Leroy Tower.
I
So-
think I hit
Nice,
Liz.
nice. You broke Liz. Well
I heard
done.
what you said, Glenn. I don't think that, like, I heard you. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I'm looking
Okay,
for
I-
Leroy.
Wow.
I'm looking for a Leroy, not Jenkins.
Oh, God damn it.
We broke the DM down.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Leroy Jenkins. Anyway.
Do we hear this? Because
No.
Yes, I'm shouting it out.
As you walk in, you see clockwork trinkets and everything everywhere. You see a scrap pile of, such as a shelf with books on it. There's also some like small boxes and some kits for different assortment of things. The countertop there, it comes up to for most of you, it comes up to like your knees at the highest. For Colleen, it comes up to like halfway up your calf. It's not a very tall. As you see a
Oh, Leroy.
wait, how tall is Colleen?
She's
Colleen
very
is like
tall.
7 feet
good
tall.
question. She's tall.
Oh, that's
Hold
right,
on.
okay.
Let me
She's a
get you
furball.
measurements.
She's tall.
Furbolgs are tall.
Yeah, I'm quite
Furbolgs are
tall.
really tall.
So
Like,
as
you just have a
as
few
you walk
inches on him.
in, ting 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 ting. All right, hold on a minute. Jesus Christ. Okay. As you hear somebody from the back room. All right. How do I get out of the? Well, I'll just move here. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh, that was it.
I
Right?
told you.
Are you
this
all right?
place
Do you
was
need help?
rowdy.
I'm fine. It happens all the time.
Okay.
Ooh, gonna have to remake
Okay.
that one. As he comes out of a little shop and a little shop in the back, and you see he sort of bounces out like he just had to like step over something a little bit larger than what he was comfortable doing. Okay. How can I help you all?
I are the best purveyor of knickknacks that possibly have memorabilia from this town, and also the fiefdom, so that we know where we are to get where we're going. Was she right?
Well, partially.
Oh.
I do have most of that for you, but technically speaking, she's my sister-in-law.
Oh.
Anyway, so you're looking
Does that
for...
mean you don't like her?
I never said that. I just like being accurate. Anyway, you said you needed a map, dearie?
Yes.
Yes, we're looking for a way out of Laston and into the capital.
What's wrong with her? She's frozen. Does she do this often?
Oh, well,
She does occasionally.
She just freezes and... That's weird. That's
adding
very
it to
weird.
the,
She's under a curse.
adding it to collection, don't y'all worry.
Or I got
Take a drink. I feel
really
Oh,
Poor
God, that's
Maddie.
hilarious.
My collection is growing.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
She's under a magical curse called inconsistent Wi-Fi.
That's a weird name for a curse.
Inconsistent Whiffy. Ah.
Weepy.
I think I've
so
heard of that.
weepy.
I think I heard of that. It's something they suffer from a lot in Frostion, isn't it? Anyway.
Yeah.
It's a potion for that.
Also,
I don't think I
guys,
carry that.
guys, real quick, way off topic for just like a millisecond, but we have an active viewer, by the way,
Yes, Nanya.
participating viewer. So, hello.
Nanya and Joshua. Isn't that
Yes.
what's his
Hey,
the professor?
That TikTok Bobby.
Oh,
I like those names.
Yes,
Good
it is
name.
TikTok
Josh the
Bobby.
Human, I
Thank
believe.
you for watching.
Josh the
All
Human.
warrior
That's it.
names.
Yes, that's it. Josh the Human, or also known as TikTok Bobby.
Cool.
So,
Oh.
you're welcome for getting him in here.
Before I got super distracted by all your amazing things in here, you were saying, yeah, yes, I want a map. That is correct.
All right. So a map.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of map are you looking for?
One of like the fiefdom of like the general roads and cities that we might find along the way. We don't get horribly lost.
Making our way over to Aralon. We needed a map to find a way there.
I don't know if
to
I
the
have
west,
a
more
kingdom-sized
specifically.
map. Oh. Yeah, no, sorry. I
You
don't
at least
have
get us to the border.
Well, yeah, I could do a fief map. It's not exactly accurate. They keep changing those borders lie on me. But anyway, he goes and digs through what looks like a medieval version of a file cabinet. And and he pulls out a big old scroll, and he's all rolled up, and it's got a wax seal on it, and the seal is of the clock tower itself. Alright, here you go. This'll be, I'd say about 2 gold. 2 gold for that.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Also, do you have any more of these stamps for the clock tower? Do you have any more of those that you're willing to sell me?
That's for official business use only, I'm sorry
Aw.
to say. We do have some other wax stamps over there, though. As you point over, and you don't even wait for him to finish talking. You just dash over to the shelf he's pointing at. And you see a few boxes on there. Very much the same size and dimensions of the one you got in Laston Castletown. And what do you do? Do you open one?
I want to find one that I want to find one that looks like it's for Hangman's Hollow, that like represents Hangman's Hollow.
Oh.
All right. So you look around, and they all seem to be about the same package. So you open one, and there's some like 4 or 5 stacks of wax, the little scoop thing, and all of that. 4-corner like area of Fort Hammond, and in the middle of it is the clock tower itself. And off to the side of the clock tower is a representation of the tree.
Perfect. Okay, I'll take this and the map. How much will that be?
Oh, for the map, that'd be about 2
Done.
And he goes. He's actually very. And he's got this little vest on, and it's like a little poofy collar, like an '80s style collar. It's huge and takes up almost the side.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can do for you?
Yes. Yeah, that's all for me.
Okay.
Thank you for the map and the stamp.
How about you, big lady?
I'm all right. Most of what you have here I can find for myself.
And he just kind of. How about the two of you then?
Do you have any arrows?
Room. He jumps up, hangs from it, pulls himself up, and looks into it. I'm good. Happens all the time. And then you see things moving back and forth, and like these are the handles of swords and spears, probably.
Are you sure you're okay?
And jut out the top of the barrel. Found it! And he throws it, and there's a little bundle of arrows, and he throws it towards you. And he grabs the thing and pulls it. Then he falls over to the other side. Okay. Alright, and he trots himself back to the counter, picks up the bundle of arrows, sets it on the counter, goes to his sheet, starts looking through. Okay. While he looks through his ledger, I will.
I'm just imagining a little tiny, like, Austin Powers. The curly hair.
Oh my gosh!
Or, like, a vest that's, like, multicolored, and then the poofy.
Yes! Oh my
Maybe, like, round glasses, too.
Oh, behave.
Well, he wasn't, but he is now.
Canon. This is now. I like how we're like slowly all.
Puffy sleeves, and then the. I love D&D, guys.
So for about 20 arrows, I'll give you that for about 1 gold piece.
What about 25?
Walks back over to the barrel. Climbs.
Can I go over to the barrel and can Colleen go with the barrel and like?
I've got this, and he kind of like refuses your help and just falls back into the barrel, sloshes all the blades around again. All right. How many do you want, Jerry?
A total of 25.
I can do that. Hey.
You could almost say this man lives on the edge.
Okay, crap, I didn't grab my scissors.
Life's a double-edged sword.
There's some swords in there.
Hey, on the table here.
There's right there on the counter. You look over, there's a pair of shears there. You grab them.
Alright, I'll like
drop them into the barrel because you
I'll
can't
take them and I'll
see
just
the bottom.
yeah. I'll just
Got it. You hear him work for a minute, and then he goes, "Right." And he starts, and you see his hands.
Rio Gill and the Little People. It's like first movies he's ever made. I'm just imagining the leprechauns in that movie.
All right. Okay. He picks up the gold piece just because you're so pretty.
Hey, thank you.
So, okay.
I nudge her a little bit.
Anything I recommend? There's a few things I can recommend you.
This might sound a bit odd. Anything for a child? Something a child might enjoy.
Huh?
As he looks at you, looks at your stomach. It kind of raises.
Naaman is also doing the same thing.
You don't really look like.
It's for her sister.
And she's very young, but very adventurous.
It's like one of those toy crossbow things.
Well, You're welcome to take a look around. I've got plenty of knickknacks and gadgets all around here if you want to take a look.
If she wants
I
like
can
a
see
wooden
that.
sword, I'll just make her one. He has the
A
skill
stick
for it.
is not a wooden sword.
Stored?
Yes, a sword. A stick does not qualify as a wooden sword.
He's a woodcrafter. He could actually make a wooden sword.
Oh, okay.
Like he that's one of his few skills he has is he's a wood carver, so he can carve a wooden sword.
Do you have proficiency in the
He can
woodwork?
handle wood and his
Yeah,
swords very
That's
well.
he has proficiency in that. That's why he has it. That's why he has
Especially
skill
his
set.
wooden swords.
There are multiple. Ignore me. I'm gonna look at the knickknacks.
As you do.
I like how
See
Liz
a
is
few
just
things
moving,
in there.
trying to keep her composure.
There's some little wind-up toys. There's like a little wind-up toy duck. There's a little, several little clockwork approximations of various beasts and birds and all kinds of creatures. Few of them a little weird. Few of them seem to be approximations of what you assume to be infernal creatures. Bit odd. Some of them are just random destructive beasts that you would find roaming the country. Like, he seems, whatever this is, it seems to give the impression that he has a fascination with destructive creatures.
In that case, are there any owl bears?
You do find a few that are a little bear-like in their construction. One of them seems to have a beak on it, and a little ploof to the corners, and yeah, it could be construed as an owl bear creature.
Sure, I'll take that.
All right.
How much for this one, sir?
Lines it up and it dances around.
To go to the bathroom, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Do it. And I don't. That one. And he starts counting on one hand. I'd say about 3 gold for that piece.
We'll be fine. Thank you.
All right, and he exchanges it. And you want it wrapped up, dearie?
Yes, please.
All right. And he goes, puts it in the box, wraps the box up with a nice little bow, and hands it back to you. All right. Anything for your travels? Anything I can get you? Maybe.
I can think of nothing else. I don't know about you all.
Okay. Well, dude.
I'm all set.
If that's it for all of you, I'm gonna go back to
Thank you.
what I was doing. And he trots back towards the.
Alright, you ready to go,
Right
guys?
then. Have a good day. Will do so. And
Women in
the one
shopping.
player with the map is now like gone.
What?
And honestly, he said it was because you were pretty, but it was actually just because it was too few arrows to actually calculate a cost onto it that would have been worth a damn.
Yeah. Welcome back. Everyone is done shopping.
Thank you. Excellent, excellent.
Yes.
So are we outside of the tower?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Do
I
you
would
have the map?
unscroll the map and see how to get where we're going.
The guys for safe
Well,
travel.
that's up for you guys to pick, but where is it?
I'm on my way now.
Tell everybody I'm on my
I'm
way.
on my way.
Hold on.
New friends and new places to see.
We all learned that from Coda.
Oh, absolutely.
Say it with me now. Co.
No.
Huh.
Duh. Coda.
Okay, Coda.
Mother Bear is amazing.
Such a good movie.
It really was underrated, to be honest.
It really was.
Did you see the?
I didn't really like it as a kid, but now
If
I
you get
love
the
it.
DVD version,
Good.
it was so great.
The one thing I remember from that commentary is when the chief woman was drawing the mountains where the lights touch the earth in the commentary. They were like, but the way that she drew it there, it kind of looks like where the lights touch McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I last watched it.
Yeah.
Because the mountain looked like the M for McDonald's.
Okay, so there's a map in the Instagram chat for you guys to use.
Oh, sweet.
As we all pull out our phones.
Yes.
I forgot my phone in the other room, and I don't want to go get it.
Oh, wow. Hello, where are
Indeed,
we?
wait a moment. It is so tiny on my phone, and I can't zoom it in.
Well,
Zoom in on Insta.
Okay.
yeah, you have to download it in order to do that.
How do I even download
Yeah.
it from Instagram?
You just
Oh,
hold your thumb on the picture.
Okay, there we go.
I recommend opening it in your browser if at all possible, because you can do that.
Oh, hi.
Hirogi.
Okay, where are we? Do, 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 do,
Oh
do.
my gosh! Wow, that's some map.
Oh, oh.
Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. Okay, so that means.
Such an interesting stream. We're all just looking at our phones.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Look
And
how
so-
interesting we are as we are.
High
absorbed into our
fantasy.
silly
Here.
devices. High fantasy.
So Colleen's gonna
Up on
kind
the
of
phone
lean
here.
over and look at the map and go, what are all those lines connecting the towns?
Roads.
So where are we
Roads.
located? I can't seem to find it.
Oh, we're probably at the upper
oh.
right side, Last Town Castle.
It's actually,
Tin Castle
I think,
Town?
bottom right side, just above Crystal Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's
Hangman's
Hangman's Hollow.
Hollow?
Okay, I couldn't read
Okay.
it. Okay, so we're over there.
Yeah, I know it's really small. I couldn't do anything about it. Without I couldn't make them any bigger without blocking out the cities themselves.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
we're probably our next track would probably be kind of southwest. If we go a little bit north, we're headed towards the next.
So we should probably head towards Taverward.
Or like Taverward?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all the way
Taverward,
to
yeah.
the west
Yeah.
or the left side.
Tavern Ward or Carson would be the
Okay,
way
so-
we get into Airlock.
Oh,
Okay.
I saw water beside Carson, so I didn't know that if you could.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a bridge there. Some of this stuff isn't exactly accurate. As the guy suggested, this map isn't exactly right, but it's a close enough approximation to get you where you're going.
Either way, so we could go to.
So-
Yeah.
Ish towards Skyrock Farm and around that weird way.
Hmm.
The forest does look pretty. I also see a lot of water coming up from Still Lock.
I mean, there's a river that
Yeah,
goes
so-
through Hangman's Hollow. Honestly, if Annalise wanted to, she could jump in there and swim straight through back up to Lassen Castletown in probably like a day.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Bring us with her. So
Just
really.
tie a rope onto my back.
Yeah, he would move a lot slower at that point.
Water horsey!
We already did that when I dragged Name into shore.
Right. So
And she seemed to be
Towards-
complaining all the time about my fat ass.
Did you say thank you? Not once.
towards Still Lock
Okay, so
seems to be
if
the most
we-
like direct path.
Yeah,
You know what I
think
mean?
think that would be good. Yeah,
There's a lot
let's
in
do that.
between.
Hmm.
So you're gonna go north?
North to, was it Laston Castletown?
Yeah, north to Laston, and then towards
Making a left towards
Still Rock.
Are we going
Still.
northwest or
block.
the southwest and then just head west that way?
We have to go north because there's only from where we are. There's either north or south, so we have to go
I'm saying
north.
from the Castletown, because the Castletown there's the north path and then there's like that southwest path between here and the Castletown. Unless we're not going to Castletown, that's just the direction we're going towards.
We're just heading in that direction
Oh,
so we can go towards Still Lock.
It seems to me like it might be a bit faster to cut through Skyrock Farms.
And go across people's
And
property.
nothing bad has ever happened from cutting through things.
Yeah, especially farms.
Well, that's mostly a forest. Skyrock Farm is that little itty bitty space that's in that little clearing, but around that is just the forest where the floating rocks are. And you can actually see some of them from where you're at in the town. There are some big floating islands just above a forest.
Yeah, Colleen's gonna suggest.
That doesn't seem weird at all.
It's a common sight around this part of the kingdom. Or around in
So that's just a forest.
Yeah.
It's just a forest.
The forest with floating rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that's normal.
And Colleen, you
Colleen's gonna suggest that.
it's not a terrible idea.
Right?
Go cut through the woods.
You just cut through the woods, get straight on the path to take us to Still Lock.
We bypass Laston Castletown.
Yeah, we don't really have a reason to go back there.
Was it Hayfield? Hayfield?
Yeah, go towards Hayfield.
It looks like it's spelled Hayfield, so I wasn't sure. Is it Hayfield?
I can't spell for a damn.
It is Hayfield. You're right.
It's high fillet.
Where's that?
High fillet. That is what it is now.
I think
You want
actually
to
go
compare
do-
to Hayfield is high fillet.
Half lead.
Through the Skyrock forest actually might be a good idea.
I'm down.
Let's do it. Nothing bad can happen here. So long as I don't have to make the perception check.
On that note, Annalise, make a perception.
Annalise only.
As long as you two, and I point to Willow and Colleen, lead the charge in a way, because I'm pretty sure this is more of your of expertise. And I believe we should be fine.
Forest is, I believe,
That's my favorite terrain.
Yep.
I just looked it up.
Mm-hmm.
I just made sure of it.
I believe
Widow!
you have advantage on certain things, on certain roles.
Is that gonna come into play?
I think it's like survival.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I was just say it's gonna be like probably like hunting and stuff.
Yeah,
More likely.
Yes.
It says you are.
There's also something that
familiar
Colleen
with
excels at,
natural
so she would be very
environments,
comfortable there too.
Traveling and surviving in such regions.
I didn't hear anything you just said
I know.
because you were echoing like a motherfucker.
You must be hearing these echoes on your end because
I'm not hearing them.
I'm not hearing the echo.
I mean, I can hear a slight echo, but
Do you
I mean,
hear
it's not-
yourselves when you talk? Like you actually hear what's going through your mic?
No.
Okay.
No, we hear it on the other's mic.
Oh.
All right. So okay. Heading towards Still Rock by way of Skyrock Forest. All right. So,
Onward!
you make your way.
Adventures out there.
You grab Tug on your way out of town. Obviously, he just kind of follows along. Babe, mute mic. Too much echo. You all notice that, again, that this horse doesn't. it seems to be incredibly well trained. It doesn't need to be led. It doesn't need to have anybody, unless she adamantly tells it to, like, actively tells it to stop or wait. Didn't know you actually do get to freely communicate with your horse, Willow. Like, you can speak. You can talk to your horse as if you had cast Speak with Animals. So, you talk to the horse and looks over at you and goes, "Are we traveling with all of them?"
You for one. Second. For now.
All right. Well, I'll trust you.
She's talking to a horse.
Yeah.
Has Colleen met the horse before?
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
met both. You've met both
Yeah.
Tug and you've met Strider.
It seems it
Wait.
Straight.
Mute your mic.
strange. Will.
Oh, okay. Can I give him like a treat or something that I have in my satchel?
Yeah.
Just as like a little hello.
You'd have a couple apples in your satchel. You could just give him an apple.
Sweet, yeah, I'll give him one. Yay.
He looks at Willow
I'm gonna
first.
spoil him.
He looks at Willow first and sort of asks permission. Could I
Go
have
ahead.
that?
Go ahead.
And he
Gonna
chomps
spoil
down
you
on the
rotten,
apple
but
happily.
Aw, so cute.
Very cute.
That's a
I
cute
would
force.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I just want a pet at this point.
Wait, so they're walking, right? Can the fox just kind of like relax on the horse's back?
They just like be sitting on top, just
Yeah,
cat.
All right,
just hanging out.
So you have your fox kind of jump up on the horse's back. And it makes it quite a leap for a fox. I think it's a short horse. but
Foxes
that's
can
still a
jump.
lot of,
Foxes can jump.
Yeah, I know. And it's higher than you would, that most of you would think. Colleen, you're used to this. The fox is always doing stuff like this. So,
yeah.
it sort of sits on in the saddle and just sort of nestles in and curls up and just looks like it goes to sleep.
Nope, I don't want one of those at all. Nope.
If you've ever seen the
Oh
foxes
my
in Minecraft
God.
when they're sleeping,
Who
it
wants
kinda
an
looks like
animal
that.
companion?
Well, again, foxes actually do that, and they're really, really good jumpers and diggers.
Great.
We're going this way. Come on.
Colleen,
Everyone just
Yeah.
stupid
I
fun
don't know if you
pet.
actually looked at the Find Familiar spell.
Yes.
You can use the fox to like scout ahead, and you can see through the fox's eyes and ears.
Oh.
Those are things that you can do. But if you do, your vision and senses go dark. So if you're walking and you're doing it, you might trip. Have somebody like guide you or something like that. That's fine. Or if like you're in a cart or something, or on a horse, that sort of thing. So like yeah, if you wanted to use the fox to scout ahead, you can also change its shape for free once a day.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you want to do it more than that, you have to actually cast the Find Familiar spell once again to change its shape. So just some things to be aware of that you can do with the fox. Totally not going to come up again soon at all. Anyway.
Of course not.
No, totally not.
There's no abandoned mansions that you're going to want to scout out ahead of time with a fox that can't hide. No, nothing like that.
What?
Nothing.
That's not useful whatsoever.
No.
Being blind and all.
Anyway.
So I
you
think
guys-
Willow and Colleen are leading the charge here, and we're in their domain basically.
So you guys are walking through the road through the town for the most part, and about half the day goes by, and then you get to the forest, and it's about just before noon. The sun's about a little off center in the sky, still coming up from the east, but and the sun's behind you, but just barely behind you. You go through the forest. I'm gonna say. So Colleen and Willow are both leading the charge on this one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'd say both of you make survival checks. Willow with advantage.
I got 15.
Oh, that's how this is. Okay, so I got a nat 1 and a 9. So I'm gonna go with the 9.
Wait, don't.
It's gonna be a 13. I don't like this. I'm not using these dice.
Mike.
Bella's not on the top of her game today.
Okay, so you guys are making your way through the forest, and between the two of you, you're managing to guide your friends and tell them where to step, and it's a little slow going because this section of forest wasn't meant to be traveled. It wasn't meant to be, things like that. It's very heavily wooded, very heavily grown. That's why the roads exist. And you're walking through, and you can see the canopy of the forest is only letting in slight bits of light, and through the small gaps in the trees, you can see the rocks floating by overhead. And you move, and there are a couple of wild animals, but Colleen, you know how to walk amongst them, and make sure you give them a wide enough berth that they're not going to bother you, and you don't feel like a threat. This particular patch of forest, Willow, you haven't actually been in before, at least not without Darius, and so you're feeling a bit out of your element. You haven't quite gotten used to working on your own yet, and so you find yourself kind of depending on Colleen to sort of where to guide, and you're doing all right yourself. You're not completely inept here. You're mostly at home in the forest, but this particular forest is unfamiliar to you, and so you're just not. You haven't hit your groove yet. You haven't hit that stride where your training kicks in.
What makes the rocks float like that? I mean, where I'm from, the laws of gravity aren't exactly the same, and we kind of build not in accordance with gravity, but there's gravity here. How are the rocks up there?
Magic.
Thanks, God.
Is there any science to it? And it just is there like any science, like it's freaking magnet, like the magnetic fields and whatnot? Because Namek will just go like into actual science mode.
No.
It's like,
No.
why do you know that? Do I know that?
Here's the astrophysical makeup of the rocks.
Does Colleen know anything about the history of this area? Why the islands are floating?
They've always floated.
Okay.
You get the sense that it's just magic. Some form of ambient magic in the world lets it suspends the rocks in midair. You're not sure how or why it works, just that it does.
Perhaps the crystal field nearby. Or forest.
Perhaps.
Hint. Weird.
Willow, you do know that these aren't the only floating rocks in the kingdom. They're not even the only floating rocks in Laston. Annalise and Nemen, you guys did actually notice some floating rocks when you were in Laston Castle Town around that wizard tower. Over the ruins that were there in the castle town. When you were exploring, when we did our one-on-one. There are...
I thought it was just the wizard thing.
You also, Willow, you also know of a much bigger floating island that supposedly houses an abandoned castle on the top from some long-dead civilization. that explorers have tested their luck trying and often failing to penetrate.
Nunya says that we should blame wizards. We can blame wizards on nearly everything.
Honestly, yeah.
Blame the
We can
wizards.
blame the wizards.
Blame the wizards.
That's it.
It's all the wizards. It's all their fault.
Wizards and the mobility.
Wizards and their
Noble wizard nobility.
Mobile wizard
mobility with
nobility.
daddy issues.
God. Already have. Oh God, how many people here with daddy issues?
Not just daddy issues.
Noble daddy
Almost
issues.
no.
Noble daddy issues.
Nobles with daddy issues.
Anyway.
That's going on a t-shirt.
Noble.
Nobles with daddy issues.
That's definitely
Those with
going on a
noble
t-shirt
daddy
eventually.
issues.
Yes, yes.
Not very noble.
All right, so you guys make your way through the forest, and you come to a small clearing. At this point, you see the sun about to come down, and you get the sense that this might be a good place to rest.
Camp?
Sure. Yes.
We set up camp.
Okay. You guys set up camp. Who's taking first watch?
Not me.
Nama will take a shift.
I'll take
It doesn't
first
matter
watch.
which shift.
I said I can take this watch, by the way.
I'll take the mid watch.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's because I said it because my mic was muted and I forgot because that bitch.
I mean, the audio sucks.
I know.
Take the last
We're still in the
watch.
learning process. It's good.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to wake you all in the morning.
Okay, thanks, bye.
So Willow takes
said,
first
"I
watch. I'll take
snore."
second, and then Esmeralda can take last.
Is Nemen not taking a watch?
I was gonna say, Nemen's gonna be taking a watch. That's like his entire shtick is just to be the bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
So it'll
Like
be
his
Willow
one
will take the first
role
watch.
is making sure that everybody's good to go.
All right, so Willow will take the first watch. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Your dice don't like you, I seem.
Was the one?
Told you to go do that last time.
You have advantage.
12. Oh, advantage. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do another one. I like that one better. I like this one. I like this one better. That one is a 21
S. Like that.
as opposed to a 12.
Yeah, you reverse the numbers.
Anyway, so you look out and you keep a pretty decent watch. You're used to sitting up all night, sitting stock still patiently in very uncomfortable positions, and this is what your training is for. This is what you've been trained to do, and you look around and you see nothing for your entire watch, and your watch comes to an end, and you go and you wake up the next person, who is Jack or Glen. Which one of you wants to take the second watch? Okay.
I guess
Got
Jack.
it.
Colleen, you go wake up Colleen. She wakes you up and you briefly take your watch. Make a perception check, please.
14.
And did you roll that one with advantage or without advantage?
Without.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll it with?
You're not a ranger. You don't get the favored terrain thing, but
Yeah.
you do have your fox. I'll say if you want to have the fox help you keep an eye out, then yeah, you can. I'll call that the assist action. You can have advantage on that.
It's great to have pets, ain't it?
16 then.
16. All right. You go and you're keeping watch pretty well, and off in the distance you see a large shape coming towards the camp, sniffing, and there's fur over it, and you recognize this as a large bear making its way towards your encampment. What do you do?
Can I send the fox over, or do I have to take action myself because I already used the fox to help assist?
No,
My perception.
No, like, the fox can do other stuff. The fox can't be used in combat. You get a feature later on once you level up for that.
Yeah.
But you can have the fox walk up to the bear, I guess. That's... I mean,
well,
if you want
and kind of in the same way that he communicated with the bear when we were in my forest.
Right.
Right.
But it only did that because it was in your little clearing. Because you have that sort of claim to that space. And the fox had other extra powers while in that space.
Okay.
You do know that if you send your fox up to this bear and the bear decides, if the bear woke up and chose violence, that fox is dead.
I thought you said this fox was immortal.
It technically is, because it's not actually a fox, it's a fey creature. But she would have to summon it back the next morning.
Yeah. Okay, can I go up to it and hold on. I'm checking my pack to see if I have any meat. It suddenly got real quiet. Did I freeze?
Yes.
No, we were.
No.
Well, did she freeze? I didn't see it.
It seemed like
She
freezed
freeze
for
for
me.
a minute there.
My bad.
We didn't hear you say anything at all.
Okay, my bad.
I was reading.
Okay.
He said if the bear woke up and chose violence. I think that would be Naaman. If you wake up Naaman, he would choose violence.
What do you choose violence?
I'd like to take a piece of meat from my pack and kind of toss it towards the bear to try and endear it towards me.
Make an animal handling check.
Yes, sir. Uh, 12.
It sniffs the meat, it eats it, then it looks up at you and looks over at the camp and starts making its way straight towards the camp.
Right, now I would
the sense that
like
instead
to
of
try
endearing it to
and...
you've just told it where to get more food.
Okay, well, wait, now I want to... Can I cast Beast Bond on it, please?
What does Beast Bond do?
It allows me to form a telekinetic link with a beast that is friendly or charmed by you, which is what I was hoping the meat would do.
You can certainly try.
Also, there's a comment from Nunya, by the way.
And
said,
please forgive me, this is one of the things I'm... Oh, what's it say?
Violence is usually the first answer when something wakes you up, which is very true. I agree with that.
Actually, yeah.
Wait till Naaman
That's
wakes
how
up.
I
That's
am
gonna be the
in
first.
daily life.
At least in my case, in real life.
If we followed
Yeah, I
that
mean-
line of thought, though, I would have chosen violence against Willow, so I don't think that's the right answer all the time.
I would have
I
I would
mean,
make
in
for a
real
very
life.
interesting campaign.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Can't tell me you don't want to punch someone in the face when they wake you up too early.
Mhm.
All right, so apologies, my noobness in D&D is gonna show. Do I roll a d20 to try and cast the spell?
No.
It depends on the spell.
Okay.
No, it's
No.
not a. It's not an attack spell.
Yeah.
It's a touch
It's
spell.
a
So you have to get close to it.
Oh,
yeah. Caution.
Are you going to approach the bear?
Yes. Cautiously, friendly. I'm gonna try.
Okay. How do you approach the bear?
Very
Guys, I'm so
slowly. I
excited.
keep low to the ground, and I have one of my hands kind of out towards it, like, this is what's coming near you. It's not gonna hurt you.
Right.
Kind of to its side.
All right.
I love the expression on Ryan's face that's just essentially being like, how stupid is she?
No, it's how do I
Wait,
avoid
he's like,
killing
what are
you?
you doing?
Oh, sweetie, that's my job. Don't worry about that.
Oh my god.
So the bear sees you with your hand outstretched towards it, readying some sort of magic, and it turns and it snarls and it bites at your hand. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Happy.
Ooh, 16 plus
1.
17. Yeah. 17 in total.
Would anybody else wake up?
Depends on what we're
Depends on-
hearing,
It depends on how loud she screams.
right?
Kind of, actually.
I wouldn't scream. I was just kind of... Oh no, did I fail? Did he bite me?
What did you roll?
17 in total.
Okay.
Okay. We're just gonna make an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Babe.
I am muted.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're not.
You're not.
I got real loud
There you
real
are.
quick, to be honest.
That was way bad. Okay. So first thing, the spell fizzles because it doesn't make contact and you can't cast. So you just expend one spell slot.
I can't, like... Aw, okay.
I mean, if you want to let yourself get bit, sure. Because it
No, I was
chomped at your
thinking, like-
hand.
I don't know how spells work a lot. I was thinking, like, as I pull one arm away from the bear, I could try and touch him with the other one. But I don't know if that's a thing.
No, it's an instinctual reaction. You just pulled your hand away. If you want to let him bite you, that's another story.
Okay, got it.
So think of it like this:
Yeah.
You're
I'm
holding it in
okay.
one hand while reaching, but then you pulled away. It's not. You're not going to change the charge to your other hand. You have to recharge it.
Okay, I
You
didn't know
feel
that.
me?
Thank you for
Yeah.
explaining. Yes, I do. That makes sense.
Now you could obviously attempt again, but now you know he's gonna freaking bite you.
Yeah. The bear is not friendly, and you know that the spell would not work unless the bear was friendly towards you.
Yes, exactly. So in that case, plan B, can I try and, like, run away in a, like, ooh, chase me away from the camp kind of way?
We're all just still sleeping.
No,
I know.
we're all just like having dreams.
Oh, sweet dreams, sweet.
Annalise
sweet
is
dreams.
playing with like a million foxes,
So many
Aw.
jellyfish.
frolicking.
It's the fluffiest of fluffy things. They're so shiny.
Raymond is
All of them want to be my friend.
in an all-you-can-eat hibachi.
For Naaman, it's just nothing but freaking just pork, beef, all the red meat in front of him.
Swan
Someone
some
tries
tricks.
to serve him a chicken, and he goes, "Hey, get that out of here!"
No, he wants the chicken. He'll take the poultry. He'll take the turkey.
Okay.
Turducken.
So you
What
turn.
brings him a turducken?
So you turn and bolt into the forest.
Yes, in an attempt to lure the bear away from the camp.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Oh, poor Ryan.
I love it. I love it so much.
15.
13.
So good.
They should just made a loud banging noise, and that would have made it go away.
Another thing
I
about
hadn't
bears,
thought of that.
where you
Okay,
stand
so-
your ground.
You go first. But you're leaving
Okay.
melee, so the bear gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh, what?
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Like if you're just gonna bolt, you have to have
You
a.
were within melee with the bear. You had to get close enough to touch it, and then when you leave melee in combat, the opponent gets an attack of
And
opportunity.
that means he can attack
Unless you
you.
take an action to disengage.
Oh.
Yeah, unless you take an action to disengage.
Oh, can I do that?
Yes.
How did
Yes,
that
you can.
work?
You use
You
your
just take
action for this
5
turn. So
All it is. Like you're not moving as far as you
Okay.
can, but you're taking that small little movement to just, hey, I'm carefully backing out.
yeah, you just
Okay.
take the time to back out of the fight instead of just bolting the other direction. So that
Essentially, you're keeping eye contact instead of just breaking away, looking away.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. So no attack of opportunity. You use the action to disengage. You have your movement and a bonus action. What do you do? You're going.
I would like to use the rest of my movement to.
All right.
Yep.
How much movement do you have? What's your movement speed?
I think it was 30.
30 feet. Yes.
Yeah.
So you move
30
30
feet.
feet.
Usually
into
the
forest.
baseline is.
Do you have anything you can even do as a bonus action?
No.
Okay. What is the movement on a brown bear?
I think it's like
Oh, it's 40.
Yeah, I was going to say.
40.
It's 40. So the bear takes his turn now, and he darts towards you, and he catches up with you easily. So now the bear is back in combat, back in melee with you, and he's going to make 2 attacks. Okay, that hits.
As we are snoring away over here,
Yep. It makes 2.
Mhm.
you in combat by yourself.
Against a bear.
Okay.
2 feet away
So-
from the freaking camp.
Yeah. Okay. So that hits. He rolled an 18 plus 6.
Oh shit.
That's funny. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that hits. And now he rolls. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no.
Because that would have one-shotted you last week. So you take 10 damage,
Okay.
and then it attacks again.
Shit.
Makes a bite attack.
A bonus action.
You have a
In case you
bonus
go down-
action to do
In case you go down, you do have a bonus action you can use.
do anything as long as it's not moving.
Okay, so
What?
that's
You
a
can
16
literally
to hit.
scream for help.
What's your armor class? Yeah, no, that hits. Okay. Okay, so this one does another 8 damage.
Oh!
She only had 8 damage left. Or 8 hit points left.
Ooh, shit.
I'm dead.
No,
So
you're not dead.
fast.
You're
Yes.
unconscious.
Okay.
And everyone else is asleep.
You
Everyone else
have a bonus action in the meantime.
Roll a passive
don't, though.
perception
I don't have anything
for
under bonus
something,
action.
And the
please.
fox
Okay,
to
so
wake
bonus
someone up.
action,
Okay,
allows you.
Hold up. I'm gonna roll at disadvantage. Okay.
She'll get a 20.
Would be okay. So +0. It doesn't have proficiency.
Mine.
I believe mine
I have
is. Let me
13.
check.
I was
15.
also gonna, if
I have
I failed,
15.
I was gonna send the
Me.
fox to go.
Hunt.
You.
Perception is.
I know. I know.
It's gonna be on the left side of the
Cat.
sheet, underneath your saving throws. It's gonna be the last one.
I'm pretty sure
It's
everybody
called
has it.
one. My bad.
Nevin,
It should be the same though.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Mine is
passive
13.
perception is here, Ryan.
Mine is also
Ryan,
13.
you're mute.
As they wake up, she's trying to get away, and it slashes into her shoulder. It only has 2 attacks.
Only.
Technically fail a death save.
Yeah, she would. Yeah, she.
Point. Everybody roll initiative.
Let's see.
Damn it.
19.
That's fine. So out of context. I love it.
Alrighty.
What prostitute's gonna help in this situation?
Yeah.
This is
Find her in the woods.
Anything can happen in the woods. Seems good. Legit. Okay, so
So who's gonna be the pimp?
25 to 20.
You gonna be proficient in two-handed weapons?
Cassidy
Oh,
just said
no.
something. She's got her hand raised.
and we lost the DM.
Everybody
This is
drink!
Excellent.
Everybody drink. What are you trying to say something, Cassidy? You have your hand raised for like the longest
Oh no,
time.
she's gotten the.
What are you doing, hun?
Turn the mic down.
It
Yeah,
is.
Hell.
You are. Like.
Been in the settings.
Yeah, you might need to change the
Go
Discord
down to
settings
Discord
on that one a little
settings.
bit. Shit.
But up.
Like I'm at like currently on my
There we
mic
go.
it's like 38%.
There we go.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Although
Okay.
you're still
Yes.
peaking like crazy. It's just it's quieter peaking.
Okay, sure. Anyway, I got a 23.
Okay. So all right. So 23.
Also, I'm muting my mic now, so unmute yours.
Okay. So is that it for 20 to 25? Anybody else? All right. 10 to 15.
10.
Uh, 10 to 5. Seriously?
Rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Plus your initiative.
It's a natural
bonus?
1 plus 1.
Oh, okay.
You guys are the hard hitters first. So
That's the bear. Then it's as Marie.
Cool.
as long
cool.
as you
Our
guys
healer
can keep her
is...
distracted, and I can probably dash and get to her on time.
Okay.
Actually, since the bear just went, Esmery is actually next. Because she goes after the bear. So Esmery, it's your
Wonderful.
turn.
All right.
Okay, so how far away is the bear from me, and in what direction?
40 feet off to your right.
It would be 30 feet, wouldn't it? Because of
Right,
it wouldn't
30 feet,
be
yes.
its feet. It would be her
Yeah,
movement.
because it caught up
Yeah.
with Jack. Yeah. You're
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay, alright, okay. So no. What I would do is...
I believe if you have healing word, that would work.
No, I do.
First level spell.
It's 60 feet, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll look up and my hands sort of I look toward Colleen and I say Valeo, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word, which is 1d4 plus 3.
Okay. So roll how much she heals.
44.
Because it's your spell.
Yeah, she rolls. So 4 plus 3.
Also,
All right. So, Colleen, you take, you go up to 7 hit points, and you wake up, and there's this bear looming over you, jaws open, dripping with your own blood on its teeth. And it's the end of your turn. So, Willow, you're next. You are allowed to shoot the bear. Okay, so make an attack roll.
I'm going to do that. Uh, 24.
the AC of this dang bear.
50.
80 bajillion.
15.
The dire bear.
Shit.
That's a...
Just watch. This is actually some like
Some guy-
ancient deity god that's gonna be really pissed at us now.
Can I
What if
roll for damage?
Yeah. Roll for damage.
That is going to be 11.
Okay. So, bonus actions, movement, anything else you want to do?
Very carefully.
Did you say think bear?
We're going with these
Yeah,
bad
wow.
ones all night. Huh?
Mm-mm.
Jack,
That's what
why
I
would you do
heard. I
that?
legitimately heard her say that. Did she not?
I don't think so.
15 at the moment. I'm just throwing that out there.
So we should
For
defeat
you
the bear.
Yes, we should do something about this bear.
And that's where we'll end. Pick up next week. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So you do 11 damage to this bear, and okay, so you get up, you hear this loud roar, and see this bear chasing your friend, and you immediately, in one spinning movement, you grab your bow and an arrow, and you knock it and release. In one fluid, it jams right into the shoulder. It takes 11 damage, and that's the end of your turn. Okay. Next is Naaman. What do you do?
All right, I pull out my great sword and I charge at the bear for an attack. For good reason. 23.
23, that hits. Roll damage.
All right. All right, 11 plus 4.
Okay.
So 15.
All right.
And then I also do action surge, where I get to do another action in combat.
Okay, so...
And I swing again.
All right.
The fighters are legit.
Yeah.
Fighters are fighters.
The gunstinger.
so-
Fighters
They're so
are
good.
legit, especially early game.
Yes, fighters are meant for this specific purpose. I wonder what
Fight
they're
the
used
bear.
for.
Fight.
Rolling for damage.
Just fucking like this bear in one turn.
This fucking
Fuck.
random bear just walking through the forest.
All right.
It's 28 damage, my dude.
Total, with the 11 that
One turn!
Willow did. No, he didn't do... Yeah, he did... Yeah, he...
So it was.
15 and
What was the
14,
first
no?
one? The first one was 11, so 15 plus 14. Yeah,
Oh, 15
So he did
14.
29 damage.
9.
The two-weapon fight allowed me
If
to
my math
re-roll
is
my
correct,
twos,
that means
so
they
that
have
was
taken
that was great.
If my math is correct, that means this bear has taken a total of 46 damage. How do you want to do this?
I knew it. I called it.
I want him to fucking hit it in the gut and then just decapitate it. Like,
All right.
slam it away from her and just slam off its head.
Easy enough to do. So, you, Naaman, eyes bolt open, hand already on the sword. You in the same sort of fluid movement as Willow did a minute prior, you're on your feet, sword stretched out, and you're running towards, knocks it over with the sheer strength and mass of the weapon. And as it rolls over, you bring the weapon up for another swing, and poof, right across its neck, the head rolls, and the bear is no more.
Annalise is waking up, grabbing her sword, but kind of stumbling around, and they're like, "I'm helping. I'm good.
Dear,
Oh, sorry,
dear,
done. Okay.
you're all right. It's fine.
I was so tired, I forgot to use my axe.
Like, Nevin's just like, are you okay? He's not even fully awake yet. He's like, oh, you good?
It's a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear.
I walk up to Colleen, just like stride up because I don't care. Walk up to her and like kneel down, like kind of like pat her face a little bit. Dear, are you awake? You hear me? Can you understand
she's already
me?
awake. She woke up once you gave her the first heal.
Waking up.
It looks like a pair of them.
I think you need some rest. All is well. You'll be fine.
I was having such a good dream about him, and then there was a bear.
Well,
Bear
about
wasn't as
that.
cute.
like Nevin's now like waking up. He's like, well, my dream kind of came true. I was dreaming.
Could butcher if anybody knows how.
Well, we could still.
I do.
We could still get meat from it. Just
Yeah,
it
Willow would
depends
know.
of how
Willow
well
would
we
know
do
how to
it.
butcher.
Would that include cook's utensils?
Sure.
Okay.
You would butcher it with your sax knife.
Sax knife.
It's
Beep,
technically
bop, bop,
qualified
bop,
I know what
as a
they're calling it
short
these
sword,
days.
Nevin
Right.
is good at his job. That's all he's good at. But he's good at.
Nevin's so proud of himself.
He's like covered head to toe in blood.
but speaking of Nemen, it is your turn
Teamwork.
to take watch.
All right. I'm guessing
Well,
that's a roll
you-
for perception.
Yourself a steak
Yeah.
while you're on
He
watch.
pats him on the shoulder, goes, "You did."
All right.
Good one.
I did. It wasn't that one.
Oh my god!
I told you he's good at his job, and that's all he's good at.
So the bear's mate shows up. No.
But he's too
But
busy.
he's using
carving
my
the
wife.
fucking bear.
No, another bear shows up, much larger. You realize now that this was the cub.
Actually, a dire bear.
I got a bear cub. Fuck.
No.
Gosh.
No, you're you spend the entire night distracted by how dreaming up different ways to cook that bear meat.
Yeah.
You are very distracted. You are very hungry, and by the time everybody else wakes up, you are ravenous. And you look over at the people who know how to cook, and just like puppy dog eyes drool on the face. Please, 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 please.
Please. Please. I need some bear in me now.
That's
He's
perfect.
gonna wither away to almost nothing. Look
Like,
at
you
him. He's practically a rake already.
Oh god.
To do
I
any of
love
our
how
cookers.
This die knows exactly what I want, and it gives it to me, and it's just like I understand, and I'm keeping to this deal.
Okay, so at that, you guys all wake up. You prepare your various bear meat. Do you try to take any of the meat with you?
Naaman's trying to.
Yeah.
If
See, why
possible.
not?
Who's trying to?
If
Who's
it's
actually trying to
carrying-wise,
butcher the bear?
Oh,
Okay.
whoever's good
I
at
can
it.
help.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah,
either,
I can help too.
either Colleen or Jack, either roll separately, or one of you roll with advantage.
I'm sorry.
Colleen or
or Jack?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Colleen or Jack.
Colleen or Willow,
I was-
both of you roll separately. So who's rolling?
It's up to you. You
Think
two
Colleen
talk.
was.
This is between y'all.
Yeah, I made a roll, but I don't have. It doesn't have to count.
Yeah, I don't
roll with
know.
advantage.
It's up to you. Like it's
So
it's
whoever
not like
has the higher survival skill, you could roll with advantage, or both of you could roll separately.
Have +6 for survival. What about you?
I have +5. You roll.
Okay, so Jack, you roll with advantage. So you've rolled one. Roll one more time and take the highest.
Oh, 18 +6, so 24.
we got some
Yeah.
meat.
You guys have some fucking bear meat. You guys
Yes.
have, I'm gonna say,
Glen.
Perfect.
I'm gonna say you guys get about 20 pounds of bear meat.
I have a bag of holding.
I will not see that again.
It's raw. You have to cook it first.
He can at least cook meat. That's not that complicated.
I have the
throw it
bag
on the
of
fire.
holding. We can put it in the bag of
Exactly.
holding.
Bag of holding it is. Keep in mind,
What about
the bag
the
of holding
pelt?
does not keep things fresh.
Yes.
Yeah, it maybe is going to last a day.
Yeah.
We should eat it.
With naming around.
You can salt it and prepare
time
it.
we
It'll
make
last a little while longer.
I,
But
I think you're insulting how much I eat. Like I know you guys just said I would eat tables and whatnot, but 20 pounds, come on, I can scarf that down. 4 minutes flat.
Next time we make camp, we'll cook it all, name and we'll eat it. It'll be fine. But I'm curious about the bear pelt.
Oh yeah. The
Hey,
pelt.
someone's
all,
thinking.
all the useful parts.
so yeah, you skin the bear. You with that roll, yeah, you meat. So yeah, you got you can add a bear pelt. It's not tanned. It's not anything like that. It's still dripping wet. Just for the record,
Yeah.
you have to prepare it. You know.
You have to dry it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
dry it and prepare it. And I think you actually need proficiency with a specific tool set for that. I think it's a tanner's kit.
Yeah, I think Tanner's kid is
Do
required
I
for
not
that one.
have that? Hold on.
Well, that's if you're now. Granted, it does change
No,
the value
you do
of
not
it.
have a tanner's kit.
Okay. Sorry, my internet's being.
One with
You
that
are a
meat in the
cartoon
ears
character.
and the
Thinking something out of like Dragon Ball or Dragon Quest
Yes,
oh,
absolutely.
related.
kind of dig it.
Okay.
Already in a harem, might as well go all the way, right?
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
very good breakfast.
You all wake up. You have your bear for breakfast. You get ready. Those of you who want to change out what spells you have prepared, go for it. Willow and Colleen make survival checks, please.
But can I also take out that spell slot that I just kind of used since I technically went through a full
Yeah.
long rest? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off my game. My hit points back.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. But I'm still mentally recovering from that because I only rolled a 9 survival, and that's in total. That's with my bonus.
23, so.
That was with advantage.
Oh shit, I didn't even do advantage.
Willow has advantage.
Okay, hold on. Wait one. Yes, that's with advantage.
Was the second one a 1?
That's with advantage.
Okay, so Ocean, you're the one taking point today and leading everybody through. And with that roll, you actually managed to get yourselves out of the forest and on the other side to another road. You're back in another road. How would you like to proceed?
So
Stop
are
it
we-
tonight.
So we're on the other side towards the farm?
Past the farm. So coming from where you were, you would have you went at a slightly upward angle. So where that top rock is, that
Little corner where those roads meet?
you're
Okay.
you're a little bit south of that intersection. Between that intersection, like about halfway between that intersection and Skyrock Farm.
Okay, I see it.
Cool.
We'll just
We're-
start heading like north.
Yeah, and then when we get to the fork, we'll make.
Real quick. It's 9:30.
Hold on a second, I'm getting there.
Okay.
Column of smoke over chimney smoke. As you get closer, you see there's the intersection, and there's a sign. It says the 3 Roads Inn. It's a inn of some sort.
I would hope it's an inn because it has the word.
No, it's about midday.
Oh,
So, well, no.
Naaman, actually, I think this
I'd
would
say
be a
it's
nice
not
place to
night,
have
but
our
it's evening.
meat cooked.
True.
True.
Or sold.
Or
We go in?
kitchen, probably. I like me some good cooked meat.
All
Yeah.
make your way towards the 3 Roads Inn, and that is where we will pick up again next week. I told you I was getting there.
Combat kind of took precedence there for a moment.
Yeah.
You
I
almost
needed to
died
find
by
a place to leave
bear.
off. Like, ooh, bear!
Loved it though.
She's not for things she is not used to dealing with.
Technically, this
Technically
is
what you're-
that you cross to get into this forest from the forest.
Yeah, her section. She doesn't often travel away from her section of the.
All right.
Welcome to
kinda
D&D.
loved it.
Your players never do.
Don't things because I will do them.
Travel together.
Oh
You
my
and
gosh!
Naaman
Yeah,
will,
I'll take all
Like,
the.
wait until you hit the Feywild. If that's ever a thing that you
Oh,
guys
we're gonna be in
Oh,
so much
please.
trouble. So much trouble.
Oh
There's
God,
so
the
much
Feywild.
trouble.
I'm gonna have to find a reason to throw you into the Feywild just
At least we'll follow it.
Oh no.
Cute shiny things.
Absolutely will. She absolutely will.
Alright, well that is it for the stream this week. I have a question. Are we going from Saturdays from now on, or are we going back to Sundays next week?
That is, I'm free for
I'm-
either or.
I am now free on Saturdays.
Yes, because of your recent
Right.
breakup.
So that was the
That was
reason
the-
we were doing Sundays
Yes.
instead of Saturdays.
So
So if
possibly
we do
Pauline
Saturdays,
can come join
I
us.
can't promise anything. I'm gonna have to talk to them. But if we do Saturdays, we might have another guest next week.
Ooh, I wonder who it could be.
So I have to talk to them.
Our
I'm
child
not
from
making
another
any promises
dimension.
Yet, but if
I wonder if
say
we'll
yes, we
recognize
may
her.
have somebody else
Or
joining
him.
us for the rest of this. Maybe for the rest of this campaign. Maybe just for a short time. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what their schedule looks
Alright.
like. But
Next week, are we doing Sunday, Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
If we're gonna bring in the new player, it has to be a Saturday because they have their own game on Sundays.
I believe I can. No, I think so. Usually don't work until like.
If not, we
11:30.
can.
We'll talk it out.
We can move
after
it
we
back
end
to
this
Sunday.
stream.
Yeah.
All right, let's close out
Okay.
the stream, y'all. We'll
But
discuss the
for
details
next week-
after.
Let's not Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully 6 o'clock.
We should try meeting up like a half hour prior, okay, guys?
Hey,
Yeah.
Anyway,
So work
we'll
out
schedule
technical.
that. Hope to see you again next week.